It was billed Welcome Back Weekend. Thousands of college students have descended on Boston. The Boston Phoenix and WFNX Radio put on the show with hot new punk sensation Green Day.
We basically had an idea, let's put together a show a week after college students get back to school and, give them a great band, free show.
We'll put them on the Hat Show. We'll put them on the Hat Show.
Live from the Esplanade in Boston, the nation's premier 4th of July party, here at the Hat Show.
We start having meetings with the Metropolitan District Commission, the MDC. They're the people that control the Hat Show. Well, I went to a meeting and I explained that Green Day was going to play, and we're going to need a lot of dudes in, like security jerseys. And they were like, well, why would we need that? And I'm like, well, when the kids start moshing, we need respectful security people that know what's going on, and they, grab the kids and walk them over to the side. And they were like, well, what's moshing?
Moshing is aggressive slam dancing and body surfing over a pit of people close to the stage.
Right after that, Woodstock happens.
Green fucking Day!
The reason that I went to Woodstock in '94 was to go check out this band called Green Day. We had booked them for the Hat Show. We knew they were going to be huge. We knew the frenzy was building, and we had them at the height of their game.
Yeah, we suggest that you throw mud. That's fun.
Throw mud at each other.
I'm at home watching Woodstock, and I'm watching kids pelt Green Day with mud. And I'm thinking danger. The kids are gonna go to the Hat Show and they're gonna be like, let's rip this shit up like Woodstock. But I'm also getting really excited because after Woodstock, it was just like, Green Day's on the map.
It was a free concert on the Esplanade to welcome college students back to the city, but it turned into a bigger affair than anyone expected.
We started broadcasting live and Green Day was gonna be playing. And we start seeing, kids and people streaming. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people coming to the event. And then they just didn't stop.
A free punk rock concert sponsored by a local radio station really got out of control.
The crowd swelled greater than we expected. Originally, we thought perhaps maybe we might have gotten 30,000. We anticipated a crowd of approximately 30 to 35,000.
An estimated 50,000 people crammed the Esplanade.
The crowd of at least 60,000 fans.
Somewhere in the vicinity of 65, 70,000 people.
A crowd of over 70,000 became unruly.
There were 69,500 people having a great time, and there was 500 people that had too much alcohol, got too rowdy, got too worked up, and just kept pushing towards the front of the stage.
Early on, things were fairly quiet, a typical mosh pit, if you know what that is.
We were playing FNX through the sound system at a very low volume. And I remember there were kids moshing just to the music coming through the PA at like 2 in the afternoon. And I was like, oh boy.
I'm Henry Santoro for WFNX. Nick Carter. I gotta say what's up to my hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. You tell me what's better than a fall night in Boston? Nothing! We got a lot of people here already. There's a lot more coming in. You should see them coming from Kenmore Square. Just trying to keep it away from the gates. The less work these yellow shirts do, the better. And the less work these orange raincoats do, the better.
Before the Mises went on stage, I got pulled into this room and there was a lot of state cops in there. I was told that I had to go talk to the band and that my instructions to the band were to be that they wanted no swearing and that they should stay away from the flower bed. They probably didn't even know what the flower bed was, They probably had no clue at all that There was even a flower bed there, but now I've pointed it out to them.
Here's WFNX DJ Ty the Morning Guy before Green Day took the stage.
This is a crowd that is just out to have a great time tonight at all costs, and we're going to do it. We're going to have a great time. We're going to bring live rock back to the Esplanade in a big way. We're going to behave ourselves, and we're going to have a wonderful time. Nobody's going to get hurt. That's what this crowd is about tonight.
Green Day hits the stage, and the dynamite just goes off.
Billy Joe started dropping the F-bomb. And the MDC commissioner turns to me and he says, "This is a family venue. He has to stop swearing." I said, "There's nothing we can do about it now. Just let it go." And so the band gets into another song, and Billy Joe's giving the finger and he's talking about what a fucking great night it is. And the MDC commissioner says to me, "Go tell him right now to stop swearing." I said, "He's in the middle of a song. If you don't tell him right now, I'm pulling the plug." So I run like hell out to the middle of the stage, in the middle of the song. Run out into the middle of the stage, and I whisper in Billy's ear, "You guys sound awesome."
They stopped swearing for like one song, and suddenly it seemed like everything was okay. Then just hell broke loose.
How's everything out there? Is everybody looking out for each other? The fucking better is all you have. All you have is each other, so you better fucking watch out for each other's asses. Cops ain't gonna watch out for you. Hey there! No more pile? Hold on a second. Easy, man. It's 13.
You know, right in front of the hat show, that beautiful garden. Oh man, Green Day got down in the pit. They were playing and they jumped down in it and they started ripping it up and throwing it.
All these cops came in with orange jackets on and were roughing people up, seriously throwing people. Yeah, the cops were horrible.
Several of the concert goers were drunk and challenged police to fight. Others charged through police barriers. Their boss says officers did what had to be done.
Everybody's having a good time. They started beating people down with flashlights, thinking that they were real tough because they have a badge, and that's not cool. You know, I don't care what's going on, but we're not here shooting people. We're just here to have a good time.
Mass General Hospital talked about some of the injuries that they've seen this evening.
Bumps, bruises, cuts all over the body, basically a result of being pushed, trampled upon, struck on the head by bottles or whatever.
Then some of the fans rushed the stage. Band members dropped their instruments and ran.
Billy Joe and Mike Dirnt ran off stage. Meantime, Trey Cool, you know, he's like Animal from the Muppets, like... A bunch of kids had gotten up on the stage and they'd sort of formed a semicircle around the drums, and he had his head down, he didn't even notice, and then he looks up and he sees kids in front of him, and I just saw sticks fly, and he was out!
And they were off the stage and gone, and we were like, oh my God, they only played for half an hour, we're dead, we are so dead.
We had a great time tonight. We had a set of music from Green Day, and we had a set of music for the Macy's. But now... You fucking asshole.
I did try to quell the crowd. And I meant what I was saying. But it was the stupidest thing in the world. I'm sitting there feverishly going, hey, this is our Esplanade. Don't screw it up. We want to keep doing concerts here. And you know what? I don't want anyone to get hurt. But this is what came out. Charlie Brown. No one heard a word I said.
Just remember, all the people on the staff and all the police officers are your neighbors. This is Boston. This is our Esplanade.
Police then swept through the Esplanade, pushing the crowd out along Storrow Drive.
The cops are fighting with the kids, and the kids, like the dogs on the kids, and the kids are throwing balls at the cops. I'm like, this is so cool. This is like, I was like a pig in shit.
Like a tidal wave, they kind of just oozed their way down into Kenmore Square and up onto Beacon Hill and over into the Common, and who knows where they are right now.
Police say there are small mobs of punk rock fans roaming the streets of Boston's Back Bay looking for action.
For a while, Boston was actually shut down, Longfellow Bridge and Mass Ave.
I was in California at the time, and I had saw it on the news out there.
Now, live in Southern California, this is Channel 4 News at 11.
Across the country in Boston tonight, a concert by the popular new rock band Green Day degenerated into a near riot.
Anybody that was at Woodstock knows what this band is capable of creating. They created it here.
This story went worldwide.
This is Headline News, a CNN network.
In Boston, tempers are still flaring after a melee at a rock concert last night. The grunge rock band Green Day fled from the stage.
I think we should have had better information on what type of event we would have at the Hatch Shell.
Not exactly an Arthur Fiedler night at the Hatch Shell.
Mosh Pops. We'll try that July 4th.
I'm not exactly into moshing, I don't think.
I don't think so.